most of the time, almost all of the time, I listen to your newscasts.
One man, two ears, and listening to three radio
Everything.
stations.
Tommy,
And same time Facebooking.
yeah, Tommy Rins used to do that. Tommy Rins, we used to have the FM and the AM session. So Tommy Rins had two earpieces in his ears and two separate ones, one for the FM, one for this. So anytime somebody mispronounced the word, then he would just pick up the handset and call you, say, "Hey, this word was mispronounced." And at the same time, he listened to the.
Do we have some Tommy Rains around still?
Well, I think maybe I'm the Tommy Rins. I think because
I think most of Sally here. I must give her her flowers. She's Tommy Rains. But I call you for sports, and everybody's glued to the radio across the country, and Liberia's in Tokyo. But let's talk small. You sent a lot of comments, and there was good feedback from the states to us, yeah, about the president's county tour. And you monitor, you watch all the live screaming from the different outlets, social media. What do you make of the president's visit across the country? He's been to 14 counties now, except Masurada. So I know you saw all.
Well, I saw all. I listened to the statements. I listened to a whole bunch of that. I think let's find another time to do that, so I can prepare myself to talk about what I said. I'm trying to recollect. I won't be able to.
I know.
To recollect.
I know. So let me just pin you to what you came here for.
Yes, exactly.
So you're telling us that Liberia has the first time qualified to the finals of the 200 meters.
Yes. So we've been part of the Olympic Games so many years, and let me just piggyback on my own performances. I started running for Liberia since 1987.
We get your medals already, but let's talk about the current.
So I'm gravitating to 1987. Then my first international was 1989 in Nigeria, and then 2000, and then 2004.
You retire now?
Of course, I'm old. I'm old.
So what's the Liberian international journalist and former Liberian faster runners Hassan?
Yeah.
Kaiwu is here. So we'll come back to yeah. I try to cut it off, man. Let's talk about Fahnbulleh.
Yeah, sure. So Fahnbulleh. Let me not. I don't want to start with Fahnbulleh, even though he's the guy that has stolen the entire show. Okay, and through the two, but I would say is a collective effort by all of them. But Fahnbulleh is phenomenal, and Minister Zoga Wilson had just sent out a Facebook message saying that the slogan in Japan is "Ebony started it and Fahnbulleh is ending it."
Wow!
So it means
what's Ebony?
Ebony Morrison is the young Liberian lady who ran the 100-meter hurdles.
Okay.
And she went through to the semifinals, and that's the first time we've gone through to the semifinals in that particular event. In fact, we've never participated in that. And the time she ran in is 12.74 seconds. Okay, so let me just paint a picture of those who've been to the XKG Sports Complex. So it means that Ebony ran from gate 18 to gate number 1. I mean, right in front of the VIP.
The VIP.
Okay, so from
that end to the other end.
Yeah. So let's say from one pole to the other pole, but on the track, not on the field, but on the track. And as she was running, she was jumping over the stick they call hurdle. Okay. And the hurdle is for the women, hurdle is about 3 feet high. It's about 3.5 feet high. For the men, it's about 4 feet high. So you've got to keep jumping over them, and about 8 hurdles to clear.
To clear before you get to the other end.
Yeah, to get to the other end. So she went through to the semi-finals. She didn't make it to the finals, but that's the best Liberia can offer. And that's the best mark Liberia has ever attained. Then, so she ran 12.74 seconds, which is a world-class record. And in that record alone, or that feat that she achieved, she was able to set her personal best. In track and field, we say personal best. It means that your best mark you've made. So that personal best is also a national record for Liberia. It's Liberia's national record. Thirdly, she was able to qualify to the next championship because there was a qualification. Just like when you went to African Cup of Nations, you got
stages.
Your stages, go qualifying rounds or so.
Preliminary.
Yeah. But in track and field, it's all about time.
Oh, okay.
It's not about it's all about time. You can come first place all you want, but it's the time that qualifies you.
Wow.
So you can even come
So
first.
you can run faster than everybody.
You run faster than everybody, but you don't make the qualifying time. You mean you didn't qualify to go to the next.
How is that
You
possible?
qualify to go to another competition.
How is that possible that you run faster, you run and win, you're the first,
Yeah.
but then you didn't run in time?
Suppose the record time for one race from one pole to the other pole is, let's say, 10 seconds. Then you ran 13 seconds. Yeah, you won, right? You were the fastest guy, but it's poor because you had 10 seconds more you added on to the record. So in track and field, there was a qualification time. So she met the qualification time. She made a qualification time to any future competition that she can go to.
Oh.
Then she also set a Liberia's record at the Olympics. Then she set, and that record also goes for a world championship record. Then she set a personal best time for herself. And Liberia has access to Olympic Committee training money.
Wow.
So that they can train more
Liberians.
Because the fact that she attained that feat, you say, wow, there are prospects in Liberia.
For more persons to get
for more persons to get there.
So that's how Kenya and the East African countries being sending more people.
Of course.
They train a lot of people.
Yeah. Then we have Emmanuel Matadi. Matadi has been suffering from some pains and so on, but he wants to represent Liberia at all costs. So he went to the competition. He didn't make it to the second round. He just fell in the first round. At least, his time was very good.
Okay.
He ran 10.03 seconds.
Is it Emmanuel?
Emmanuel Matadi.
Oh, maybe a lot of GB.
Emmanuel Matadi. So, his time was very, very good. Because
what about Joseph Fahnbulleh?
No, we'll come to Joseph Fahnbulleh because he was the third guy to take to the track.
Okay.
Then Emmanuel Matadi didn't quite, but his time was very, very good. It's a world-class time of 10.03 seconds. Okay? Then we come to Fahnbulleh. Now, this is our sensation. It's our baby.
So Ebony Stars and Fahnbulleh closes.
Yeah. So Fahnbulleh, this is his debut at any international stage. He ran in Florida, and so on. So his time is 19.91 seconds over 200 meters. Now let me explain 200 meters for those who do not know.
And he won this morning.
Yes. So 200 meters is you running from the side of the pole, coming into that.
Which pole?
I'm just taking the side.
This SKD.
I'm still pinching SKD.
Okay.
So instead of running from the pole and going straight away in front of the VIP bags, you are actually running from, let's say, I think gate 13 or so on, all the way to taking that curve and then running straight towards gate.
It's a cycle.
Yeah, gate 1.
Running in the cycle.
Yeah. So it's 200 meters, and his record is 19.91 seconds. Now, the world record by Usain Bolt is 19.19 seconds. But you know what? In track and field, sometimes based on seasons, you may not attain certain feet, but this boy keeps getting better and better and better. So in the preliminary rounds, in track and field, because they have several groups of people who call it heat, H-E-A-T. In track, a group is called heat. So when you see heat, it does not mean the temperature. It means group. That's track and field
language. Jargon. Okay.
Yeah. So he was in that heat, and he came second in his heat, 20.46 seconds. Now, most of the people who were running 20.7, 20.8,
and 19.99.
Whatnot. So no, that was this morning he ran.
Okay.
That was this morning he ran because I stayed up late. He ran around 2 o'clock this morning.
Liberian time.
Yeah, Liberian time. So and 2 o'clock, which is about 11 o'clock Japan time, because Japan is 7 hours ahead of us.
Okay.
So he ran, remarkable feat, and you could see that had he run even harder, he would have even run even lower than that. But it's a preliminaries, and so you take a time. You just want to come out of the home straight and come closer just to qualify.
So what next?
We got 3 to qualify. Then he went to the semifinals, and 3 persons ran the same time. No Lies, which is the world champion from America, he ran the same time with Joseph in the qualifying for the finals. Imagine that. The world champion, No Lies, from
so
the
it's Joseph Fahnbulleh from Liberia against The
No,
American,
I mean, there were 8 other people.
8 other.
Yeah,
But the next person,
in their heat.
Mhm.
But the fact that this man in qualifying for the finals ran neck to neck with the world champion from America, the world champion
Wow.
from America, no lies. He's the Olympic and he's the world champion in 200 meters, and no lies, he ran neck to neck. They achieved the same time, 19.99 seconds to qualify for the finals. So here is the stage now, and like I was telling Titi the morning, just as Liberians will get out and go to the video club to watch European Championship or so, this is our championship,
Okay.
and we need every Liberian to I don't want to say turn out, but if you have anything to do, and maybe I want the president said to tell everybody in the government, okay, turn your TV to Formula just for 1 second.
When is that?
It's tomorrow the finals. I can't remember the time.
Oh, please find the time.
You know, so Formula is running
4 o'clock.
Maybe 4 like no, that'll be 4 o'clock Japan time, and the 4 o'clock will be here will be something like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning.
All right. Well, we'll find the time shortly, and then let our listeners know.
Yeah.
People in Zuedu, people across the country,
yes.
we have to listen. Watch. We can't leave any suspense.
And this guy runs 9.91 seconds, and anything could happen at any given time. No lies is there. Fahnbulleh is there, and there is a kid, 17-year-old kid is there too. So among those three,
Anything can happen.
Anything
Liberia can sweep it. Good news.
Liberia could take gold. Liberia could take silver.
Good news.
Liberia can take bronze.
Good.
So, but this is the benchmark I set for
Good news.
Fahnbulleh, and he has met the benchmark.
All right.
I said if Fahnbulleh could
Great.
just qualify for the finals and don't win anything, I'm happy.
It's
because this is first, and he's
flying colors.
Yes,
and we'll fly the flag. We know August 24th is coming, and he's gonna be, we're gonna wave the flag in honor of Joseph Fahnbulleh.
And something I want to light up, and this is no politics, nothing else. I'm not a political person, but the president did something that I like so much.
All right.
I have not heard any president, anybody in Liberia, to send word of congratulations to any of our athletes who have won before. President Weah sent a message of congratulations to the team, Matadi and Morrison, over their feat, over what
and Ebony.
Yeah, but they're, the is nothing but
thank you
has done
thank you.
But then one last note before I go, we shouldn't forget Mawen Kuti. There is a guy, a former Olympian, we ran together in Atlanta '96. Since a decade ago, Mawen Kuti has been recruiting Liberian track athletes to run in Olympic Games. He recruited Sion Cooper, and Sion Cooper, by the way, he was the first Liberian to qualify to the finals in the 100 meters in the World Championship. Mawen Kuti recruited him. Mawen Kuti recruited all these guys and have
hats off to the team, so we wish the team the best.
Yeah.
And we will thank you for your information provided, except that in a few minutes you can give us the time so we can announce the time for the final match tomorrow morning. Hassan, BBC?
No, I used to be the chief BBC North America correspondent for Africa.
And that's supposed to view it.
Yeah, no, not view it.
Oh, BBC. Yeah, Hassan. Sure, I like your voice.
Thank you, but I don't like my own voice.
No, nobody likes his own voice.
So I would like to thank my friend Henry Fahnbulleh, the father of Joseph Fahnbulleh. Thank you very much for giving Liberia.
Our minister?
No, not the minister, the basketball guy. He's a supporter of basketball, sports, and whatnot.
No, but
thank you for
good news. Good news from
Cape
Kidman. Good news for Liberia. Good news for Africa.
I don't even want to say good news for Cape Town.
Liberia first. Liberia first.
Thank you. Let's look at Liberia.
Good news. The good news will continue to come. Thank you, Hassan, for giving us some information. And I said to you that this is all about good news. We'll open the lines at 5 o'clock. Tell us what's the good news happening there in Pligo. Tell us what's the good news happening to you there in Bewen, Grand Cru. Tell us what's the good news happening to you in Kaiwu or Kadoken, or wherever you are listening to ELBC. We don't like the good news. The good news makes us feel good, right? The Bumper Show here. My name is Isaac Red, and my presenter is Isaac Red. My co-presenter is Melvin Stewart. Summer George needs to be here every Tuesday now. My name is Isaac. come on the radio and talk the good news. And Damawa is on the social media. Man, Williams is on the social media, and we're going to you live on the Bumper Show. So we'll be back, and we see we can still get Alfred Johnson, and Alfred will talk about the budget.